Hey guys, it's Combat Saturday, and today's topic is a real important one. It's all about offense and defense being one concept, not two. All right. So a lot of people will view defense as a way for you to deal with an attack from your opponent, and then you launch your counterattack. Okay. Um, the problem with thinking of it this way is that you're already thinking in a losing kind of way. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So you're already thinking that I'm not going to get the first hit. That the person is going to get the first hit on me, and I'm going to have to deal with it. And hopefully, if my skills are good enough and my speed and power and everything's good enough, I'm going to be able to counter after that. Well, you see that's a mistake right there, because you're thinking about dealing with his pressure, his force. All right, and you're putting the ball in his court. Okay, he's the one who's going to dictate things. All right. So what you want to do is you want to actually attack the attack. All right. So you know the your defensive movement is not it's not a defense. It's really an attack. Now some people will teach you that there is no such thing as defense. There's only um, primary offense and then secondary offense. So either you get the first hit or you get the second hit. But whatever defensive action you do is going to either be a hit itself or it will facilitate a hit. You're always thinking hit. All right. Now that's the thing. Now give an example. Okay. um, some people will look at various elbow blocks as just being blocks. All right. But when you look at when you really understand it, they're strikes. All right. Now when we do in Wing Chun, we have something called the Kwon Sao or Bong Sao. Bong Sao, like Kwon Sao would be here, right? Right. And but the thing is that, and then from there you can do other stuff. The thing is though, this is an elbow strike already, and we do this kind of thing, right? With elbow destructions and stuff, right? Right? I'm not just thinking about, oh boy, here it comes, I better cover myself. I'm thinking, bang, I'm gonna get you. All right. So when that elbow comes in, right, and that's the thing, right? Some people argue that elbow destructions don't really work like what they use in Kali and other martial arts. They actually do work because, see, you're not the one. You're not trying to actually aim for a particular target. You're just covering your head, covering your face, right? Okay, you don't want to block your vision necessarily, but you want to cover yourself. So here, so I'm getting up there. So someone is trying to punch me in the head, and I'm just covering it. But I'm trying to attack. I'm trying to go forward. So if I can get him to hurt his hand on my elbow, that's going to be a lot better for me. I'm just going to go bang, right? So that's the thing. I'm even that as a strike, and then from there I can do whatever I want to do. All right, but that's because that defensive action was in fact a strike already. All right, and that's the thing. You need to understand that. You don't want to think about you don't want to think about too many specific techniques, things like you just want to think about hitting. Okay, so you understand. Some people who teach martial arts, they don't even teach specific techniques in general. They just teach principles, and then whatever technique comes out as a result of that is good. I can understand that. I really can. But if you have no experience and you don't have a good structure, it's going to be very hard for you to actually do anything. I mean, you might you won't have the training to actually make those informed decisions. Okay, split second informed decisions, because things in real fight it's like that. You don't have time to think about it. Okay, so you just have to, hopefully your instincts are there. All right. So the best way to to approach it is to just understand the 9 angles of attack. All right, and you could even call the 9 angles of defense also. All right. So 9 angles of attack. What are they? Okay, you've got outside, diagonal up. You've got horizontal outside, and you've got diagonal down outside. And you've got diagonal down inside. You've got horizontal inside, and then you've got upwards diagonal. It could be here, here, it could be a slash, whatever. Okay, and then you've got down, you've got straight ahead, and you've got up, right? Whatever, it can be here. But you know, whatever weapon it ends up being, right, it's gonna be that along the angle, okay? So up, 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 horizontal down. Sorry, let's say up. Okay, okay, up, horizontal down, up, horizontal down, and down, up, straight ahead. Okay, and those are your angles. Okay, so you understand that it makes things you know, make a lot more sense. Okay, and one of the best ways to actually illustrate that is with the twin sword, the butterfly swords. Okay, just give me 1 second here. All right, now these swords here, obviously they're swords. So when you do a parry, you know, it's very easy to understand the concept that the parry is also a strike because it's a freaking sword. Okay, you're not gonna just deflect someone's weapon or someone's arm, whatever, and not cut him. Okay, you're trying to injure the person. Okay, so you know, for example, if we take those same strikes, right? I got down, I got horizontal, and then up, right? And then I've got again, I got up, horizontal, down, straight up, straight down, straight ahead. Okay, so you know, you whatever ends up happening, if you're very familiar with the angles, you'll just deal with this. So if I come here, bang, bang, right? That's one movement here. I can do a deflection, and then turn around and slash, step through with another slash, another thrust. Okay, so I mean, what is that, right? What system is that? You know, is that a defense? Is that an attack? What is it, right? I don't know what it is, but if there's something here, I'm gonna deal with that. All right. Now I deflected it, yes, but I also attacked it. This is a friggin' sword here, okay? So I'm attacking here, right? Go around and then another attack and another attack, okay? Now is this an attack? Is this a defense? It could be a thrust, sure. What if a staff or another weapon comes in here and I cut across, right? I cut across. Then it's a defense, isn't it, right? It's a defense and an offense. There's no difference. It's the same concept, all right? So when you look at these, angles here, there's 9 angles. You know, the best way to think of it, just look at a Union Jack flag, all right? And you see all the angles there, okay? The only thing you can't really see in a flag, because it's two-dimensional, is the thrusting straight ahead. But that's also obviously an angle that you have to work on as well, all right? So just think of it in this way, and you don't worry about this style, that style, don't worry about that. Just look at these angles of attack. So, okay, there I just did it with the swords, all right? Now, what if I did this? Okay, I gotta go 1, 2, right? There's a straight ahead, and then there's the upward, right? What if I do a downward palm strike, spade palm, right? Downward, so downward, diagonal down, diagonal up, straight ahead, okay? You're just thinking about the angles, okay? Universal angles here, all right? And remembering that attack and defense are one concept, okay? You don't defend and then attack. You attack the attack, all right? So you see, the advantage too is that sometimes when you're thinking about attacking the attack, or attacking a person, I should say, yeah, right? You know, sometimes your defense can very easily become an attack, all right? I'll give you an example. We have a technique called the Pak Sao in Wing Chun. Just 1 second here. Yeah. We have a technique called the Pak Sao in Wing Chun, which is called slapping hand. Slapping hand. So someone tries to punch you, do a little parry. I'll do parry, and then I'll come with my own strikes, right? Parry, whatever. Okay? Thing is, though, in Cantonese, when you say Sao, that means hand. Most people think it means hand, but in Chinese martial arts, when they say you know, hand, it refers to your hand here, but it actually refers to your whole forearm. So if I kind of cut across someone's arm and I contact with the forearm, it's still Pak Sao, I'm still there. But look, if I've gone that far, I could just keep going further, right? Maybe I try and parry the guy, but I'm thinking hit. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna parry the hit coming in, but I'm thinking hit. I want to hit you. So coming in, I might get that deflection, and I'm gonna keep coming through. But if I'm just thinking I'm gonna deflect it, I'm gonna have to deflect and then hit, right? Whereas I can just get that hit right away. And that was the whole concept of Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do. Actually, Jeet is to intercept. Okay, so one of his classmates, a very good friend of his, Hawkins Chung, I believe he still teaches Wing Chun in Los Angeles, I think. But anyway, they're about the same age. And when he came to the U.S. one time, he asked Bruce Lee. He said, "What is all this Jeet Kune Do stuff? I mean, what is that?" You know. And remember, he learned alongside Bruce Lee in Hong Kong. And he said, "Well, you know, I mean, I did change it a lot, so I can't really call it Wing Chun anymore because he changed it quite a bit. But if you really want to know what the heart and soul of it is, it's Pak Sao and hip." So he understood Pak Sao, the intercepting, and then using the hip, the full body power. Okay, so think about it, the concept of intercepting and then using the full body power, the hip, and getting everything behind it. I mean, if you really understand that, I mean, you know, you're good, all right. And whether it's intercepting with the arm, whether intercepting with the leg, whatever it may be, whether it's intercepting with an elbow, you know, whatever the case may be, the concept of intercepting and using the whole body power behind it. And there you go. All right. So just remember, you know, fighting is not as it's easy to understand, but it's not easy to actually master and actually be able to physically do the skills. All right. It takes a long time, and you have to, you know, really work at it. But just understand the concept. Always think hit. You want to always think hit. You want to always think in an offensive way. Never think in a defensive way. Never think I'm going to deal with the incoming force, then I'll launch my attack. No. Your defense is your attack. All right. Your attack is your defense. Okay. It's one single concept. All right. Remember that. Okay. And that's the important thing. And of course, understand those universal angles. Those 9 angles. Remember, here, and up, down, straight ahead. Okay, you understand that, and everything comes out there. It doesn't matter what style you do. It doesn't matter. None of those things matter. All right. Okay. I mean, never mind style and culture. But you know, look at the human body. Okay, we have 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1 head. Okay, and we have our vital organs along here. All right. So, you know, there are certain rules that simply can't be violated. Okay? I mean, are you gonna stand this way? Are you gonna stand this way? Are you gonna stand this way here? I mean, like, what are you really gonna do? I've actually seen people doing this kind of bullshit before, this kind of stuff. I don't know what they're trying to protect up here. Okay, so you gotta, you know, just look at these things and just see what makes sense. So look at the universal angles. Those angles, and just remember, always think hit. If you can do that, I'm telling you, you know, that if there is a key, a secret to self-defense, to fighting. I don't even like the term self-defense because it implies that you're thinking in a defensive mindset. But I'm just going to say, if there is a key to fighting, a golden rule, that's it. Always think hit. Always think offensively. All right, and that's the thing. So I'm gonna go so far as to say that when you really think of it, there is no such thing as self-defense, because it's just either you attack first or you attack second. But either way, you're attacking. Okay, your attack is defense. Defense is attack. All right. So I hope that helps. You have any questions? As always, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay.